Hi, boys and girls. How are you today? I'm so excited because we're going to continue with something a little bit different, but it has to do with our percussion family instruments. Remember, percussion family instruments are all of those instruments that you hit or shake to make music. Remember our bongo drums. Some of my favorites. Drums are always, of course, part of the percussion family. And remember, all of these are part of the percussion family. But before we go any further, I want to introduce my new friend, Solo. Say hi, Solo. Hi. She's cool. She loves percussion family instruments. So she's going to be right there to cheer us on as we go forward. Now, all of these instruments that we have here today all come from either South America or Africa, and some of them, there's a variation that came from both continents, okay? This one is called a kalimba, or some people call it just a thumb piano because you play it like this. Has a nice sound to it, doesn't it? One of my favorites. This handsome frog, you see, it looks like a frog. It's actually called a wood frog. Yes. You take the stick out, but you play it with the heavy end, the thicker end, and you use the thin end to hold. Make sure that you hold the back end of the frog and you're not holding it like this because that changes the sound. But when you hold it from the back legs, you just take it from the back, right over those ridges. And does it sound like a frog croaking? You can also use it as a woodblock instrument because everywhere you hit is going to have a different sound. Even the back has a different sound. Now, we have, this one is a nice 6-inch croaker frog, but they come in different sizes. You can get all the way up to an 8-inch or as small as 2 inches, and they all have different sounds based on the size of the frog. It's a similar sound, but it's either lighter or heavier depending on the size of the frog. So those are always fun. And last but not least, this definitely came from Chile, from South America. Okay? This is called a rainstick because when you play with this, it sounds like rain. Isn't that awesome? I like the rain because it makes the flowers and the plants grow. Right, Solo? So today, I thought it would be so much fun to make a rain stick. Don't you think so, Solo? Solo told me that rain sticks are some of her most favorite, well, it's one of her most favorite percussion family instruments. Yes, so to make a rain stick, we're gonna need 2 tubes from paper towels. We need some decorative tape. And of course, some scissors. But, disclaimer, please make sure you have someone help you with the scissors, or they can pre-cut your tape for you, okay? So you have a family member that's older, sibling, brother, sister, cousin, or perhaps your parents, or maybe even a teacher, okay? But just have somebody else help you with those scissors, please. We're also gonna need some foil, and we're gonna need some items from the kitchen, actually, besides the foil. We're gonna need some uncooked rice. We're gonna need some unpopped popcorn. And we're gonna need some uncooked elbow macaroni. These 3 items are gonna make the sound for our rainmakers, okay? And then also, you're gonna need something to pour with, something with a spout, okay? You're gonna need your 2 tubes because we want to tape them together so that our rainmaker is long enough. Yes, because this isn't, that doesn't work as well. So we want to have a nice long rain stick. So to put those together, I recommend an easy tape like masking tape. It's very easy to handle. You simply take the tape and pull it to the size that you'd like and tear it. That's all you have to do when it comes to masking tape. One of the things I like it, but it's not shiny and exciting like decorative tape. But decorative tape is harder to use. So we're going to use this masking tape. We want to make sure that these two pieces are lined properly so it's nice and straight. And then you want to take that masking tape all the way around. And you keep going until you come to the end of the tape. And then you make sure you squeeze it tight, not tight, but too tight, but make sure you take it around so that that is nice and secure, okay? You can use it as a telescope too. This is a great way to make a telescope, but today we're making rainmakers. We're gonna make a telescope another day. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is decorate our rainmakers. That's when getting these decorative pieces of tape pre-cut for you makes things so much easier. So I have some pieces here. Here's a nice green piece. And we're going to place it in the center and wrap it around. All the way. And then now you can use one color for the whole Rainstick if you'd like. I like variety, so I'm using two colors. I'm going to use this nice blue color along with my green. So then you place it right on top of it, over it, and take it around like so. Now you keep this going till your whole stick is covered. To save time, I went ahead and pre-wrapped our Rainstick, see? Nice and easy. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to take a piece of foil. Let's move the scissors out of the way. Take the piece of foil, not a very big piece, see, not very big, not very long. You want to hold this down so that you can tear that piece off. Foil is easy to tear. And then you want to take that foil and you want to cut it probably into thirds. So 3 exact same size, well, almost exact same size pieces. 1, 2, and then you have the third. You really don't need 3, but that's the size we needed. So we're going to take our Rainstick, grab a piece of foil, place it on the end and totally cover the end of the tube. So it goes all the way, see it goes all the way down on the sides? Yeah. And then you want to take another piece of tape that you've pre-cut or someone has pre-cut for you. And you want to wrap that piece of tape around that end so it secures that end nicely. All the way around. There we go, because you want to make sure that's nice and secure. All right? And then what we're going to do is now we're going to add the things that make sound for the Rainmaker. So you're going to take a piece of foil. This time you want a little bit longer piece, like that size. You're going to take it off. Again, just holding that piece of foil down so you could actually just tear it across. And then you want to take the end and you're going to fold it. And you're going to keep rolling it up till you have a nice piece like this. Then you want to scrunch it just a little bit, but keep it nice and straight so that you can place it inside your tube. Now what this does is it helps to move these items through the tube right? More slowly, so you get that rain effect, that sound that we're looking for. So we're going to place this one down. And then we're going to pour in our items. If you have a piece of paper, you can make a funnel. Just any old regular piece of paper will do. So I will take a piece of paper right off of my clipboard. And see, you could roll it like a funnel. Make it a nice wide one though. Like so. So you have the hole on the end. Yep. And a bigger end. And then see, whoops, that was the wrong side. So you want to do this and you want to place that funnel inside just like that. This helps though if you pour your items one at a time into something with a spout on it. So either a measuring cup or some other cup maybe that mom or dad has in the kitchen that you can use. Then you want to just pour that in. And it goes all the way in. Then after your macaroni, you want to pour in your popcorn. So same thing, your funnel's still there. Take that popcorn in. And then your rice. You hear the sound it's making? I can hear it as I'm pouring. I can also hear it as I'm pouring into the funnel. You hear how each of those sounded a little bit different. The rice sounded a little lighter than the popcorn, which sounded a little lighter than the macaroni. All great. So then we can take your funnel out. Now I also pre-made another nice long piece of foil that we place in the end after you have all of your items in. And after you place that one in, then all you have to do is take one of those third pieces of foil, put it on the edge, take that pre-cut piece of tape, take it around, make sure it's nice and secure, and then we have a rain stick. Did you hear that sound? It sounds like the rain at your window on a rainy day. It's so much fun to play with a rain stick. That was so much fun. Wasn't that great, Solo? Did you like the sound? Yes, she says she likes the sound. Okay, so that's all we're going to do for today. We have our wonderful rain stick. Remember, it comes from South America. I'm going to see you again very soon, but remember, my name is Lois. I'm the music lady, but if you want me to be your music lady, you can find out information by going to mymusiclady.com. Until then, I'll see you again very soon